Hey friends, welcome to class. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the page, please go ahead and do so. That would be deeply appreciated. We're going to get started today in an easy, comfortable seat. You could either slide a block underneath you or a blanket if this seat is not accessible for you. Just find your way into a comfortable seat and close your eyes. Take these few moments to settle and arrive. Connect with the natural rhythm of your breath. Feel yourself grounding down to the present moment, allowing your journey to begin. Take one big cleansing inhale through the nose. And exhale everything out through the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. And audible exhale out through the mouth. Begin to bring your hands to heart center. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, I want you to push your palms out in front of you, round out through the upper back, protract through the shoulders. On your inhale, bring this clasp up and above. This time I want your shoulder blades to touch. On your exhale, cactus, open up through the arms. Draw your elbows down towards your hips. Hands meet at heart center. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push everything out. Round out through the upper thoracic spine. On your inhale, bring that clasp over and above. Elevate your shoulders. Gaze between the thumbs. As you exhale, cactus, open up through the arms. Bring your hands to heart center. One last time here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, I want you to really separate the shoulder blades from one another. On your inhale, bring that clasp up and above. Gaze between the thumbs. As you exhale, cactus, open up through the arms. Bring your hands down and we'll meet at our tabletop position. Wrap the triceps back in, knees directly underneath hips, and shoulders directly over the wrists. And I want you to take these circles. Try to move from the hips and be animalistic in your movement. Try to be exploratory in your own physicality. Press down through the inner knuckles. Explore different directions here as well. Maybe you notice that you favor leaning over to one side over the other. But that's okay, no drama, just bring an awareness to it. We tend to have one dominant side over the other. Then switch your palms so that the fingertips are pointing to opposite directions of the mat. And I want you to just slowly and methodically sway to the right. Peeling off the right palm away from the earth. And I want you to swing over to the left, peeling your left palm away from the earth. One last time here. Feel that stretch in the forearms and in the inner wrists. Now towards the left. Find your way back into your tabletop position. And we're just going to press back into downward facing dog. Pedal out through the feet. Keep a bend in your downward facing dog. Try to send your tailbone up and back into space. Wrap the triceps in. Then come into center. Take an inhale to prepare. Then lower down your knees to hover an inch or two away from the earth. As you exhale, straighten up through the legs, spinal wave yourself forward into high plank pose. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, hover the knees above from the earth. Engage your core to pull your way into downward facing dog. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, spring yourself forward. Unfurl the spine piece by piece. High plank pose. As you exhale, hover the knees. Pull your way into downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg reaches up towards the sky. Bend the right leg. And I want you to bring that right knee to kiss that left tricep. Take an exhale to come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg reaches up towards the sky. Bend the left leg. And this time I want you to bring this left knee over to right tricep to touch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. As you exhale, bring that right knee over to left tricep. Focus on this compression, round out through the upper thoracic spine. This time I want you to extend that right leg out and find your way into this awkward plank position. Use your back left toes to shift you forward and back. Make sure there's equal distribution between the palms. Just looking to create space here. And then I want you to bring your right knee all the way up to left tricep. And then swing that right leg over to right tricep. Focus on this compression, round out through the upper back. And I want you to step your right foot to the outside of right hand. Find your way into this low lunge. Again, use that back left foot to shift you forward and back. You could come onto the fingertips or you could plant your palms down. I just want you to feel that opening in the right inner hip. Then slowly lower the left knee onto the earth. Reach your right arm towards the sky, open. As you exhale, plant the right palm down, and press into your modified pyramid pose. Your front leg doesn't have to be straight. Straight is a very relative term. You could keep that right leg bent if you wish. Then I want you to slowly lower that left knee onto the earth. Push back into half splits. Hanumanasana. Try to flick your tailbone up towards the sky. Stay active in this right quad. Try to flex the foot so that the toes are pointing towards you. Then shift your weight forward, plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg reaches up towards the sky. Bend the left leg. And I want you to focus on this compression as the left knee touches right tricep. Extend the left leg out. Find your way into center, into this awkward plank position. Again, use those right toes to shift you forward and back. Make sure you're grounding down on the outer edges of that left foot. Wherever you are, we meet at center. Drive the left knee up on right tricep, and just like a bell, swing it over to the left tricep. Focus on this compression as you step that left foot to the outside of left hand. Low lunge. Try to find some movement here. I always like to find movement in these deep hip openers. Pull your collarbones forward. Slowly lower down that right knee onto the earth as the left arm extends up and over Focus on expanding your wings. As you exhale, plant the left palm, press back, modified pyramid pose. And again, your front leg doesn't have to be straight here. And it's okay if that back right foot is lifting off from the ground. Just focus on bringing the tailbone up towards the sky. Focus on this fold. And slowly lower down the right knee onto the earth. Press your hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Try to bring those left toes to face towards you as you flick that tailbone up towards the sky. On your next breath, shift your weight forward as you plant the palms onto the top of the mat. Press into your downward facing dog. Inhale to prepare. On your exhale, I want you to straighten up through the legs, spinal wave yourself forward. High plank pose. Take a full push-up or skip it. Drop knees, followed by forearms. Use your toes to pull your way into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Bend the right leg and step the right foot to right thumb. Inhale, rise into high crescent lunge. Now I want you to wrap that left arm underneath the right, Garudasana arms. Take a moment to find your balance. Slowly lower down that left knee onto the earth. And as that left knee lands, lift the arms up. Take an inhale here. Now bring your hands to heart center. As you lean your weight forward, drag that left foot to crouching warrior. Inhale. Then I want you to bend that left leg as you inhale to bring that left knee into chest. Then wrap this left leg over the right. Sink into Garudasana. Take a moment here to ground down through the energy of the earth, through the feet. Then release that bind as the left leg finds the back of the mat. Find your Untitled. Reach your arms up towards the sky. As your arms reach back, I want you to cactus open up the arms, release the bind, engage your glutes. Plant the palms, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, spinal wave yourself forward, high plank pose. Take a full push-up or skip it. Drop knees, followed by forearms. Pull your way, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg reaches up towards the sky. Bend the left leg, step the left foot to left thumb. Inhale, high crescent lunge. This time, wrap the right arm underneath the left Garudasana arms. Slowly lower down that right knee onto the earth. Reach your arms up and behind you. Take an inhale. On your exhale, arms meet at heart center. Up dog your chest forward as you drag that right leg, crouching warrior. Then bend through that right leg as you rise up to stand. Wrap this right leg around the left. Sit your hips low, Garudasana. Again, take a moment to root down through your feet. On your next breath, unwrap the bind. Bring that right leg towards the back of the mat. Anjaneyasana. Unwrap the arms as you cactus open up. Shine your heart forward. Plant the palms, downward facing dog. On your exhale, spinal wave yourself forward into high plank. Take a push-up or skip it. Drop knees, followed by forearms. Pull your way into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And since you know where we're going, you could use this opportunity to jump switch so the right foot lands to the outside of your right thumb. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, hop, step, or float, right foot to right thumb. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Wrap the left arm underneath the right eagle arms. Lower the left knee down as you reach the arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Bring your hands back to center as you up dog your chest forward into crouching warrior. Then bend that left leg as you find buoyancy in that right leg to stand. Wrap that left leg over the right. Sit your hips low. Garudasana. Unwrap the legs as you bring that left leg back of the mat. Anjaneyasana, reaching your arms up. Release the bind as you cactus open the elbows out. Plant the palms, downward facing dog. On your exhale, straighten out through the legs, unfurl the spine piece by piece, high plank pose. Take a full push-up or skip it. Drop knees, followed by forearms. Pull your way into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Hop, step, or float. Left foot to left thumb. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Wrap the right arm underneath the left. Slowly lower down that right knee onto the earth. Reach your arms up over. Inhale. On your exhale, shine your heart forward as you drag that right leg, crouching warrior. Bend that right leg in as you find buoyancy in that left leg to stand. Wrap this right leg over the left, Garudasana. Unhook the right leg as you bring that right leg back of the mat, Anjaneyasana. Release the clasp, cactus open up through the arms, shine your heart through. Plant the palms, downward facing dog. Inhale. On your exhale, spinal wave yourself forward. High plank pose. Take a full push-up. Knees and forearms fall down to the earth. Pull your way, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One last round. Take this opportunity to hop, step, or float your right foot to right thumb. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, step or float, right foot to right thumb. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Wrap your left arm underneath the right as you sink your left knee onto the earth. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Bring your hands to heart center as you up dog your chest forward. Drag that left leg up, crouching warrior. Bend through that left leg as you rise up. Wrap the left leg over the right. Sink the hips low. Yarudasana. Unhook the left leg as the left leg reaches towards the back of the mat. Anjaneyasana. Unhook the bind as you cactus open up through the arms. Feel that space that you've just created. Exhale, plant the palms, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, straighten up through the leg. Spinal wave yourself forward, high plank. Take the push-up or skip it. Drop knees, followed by forearms. Pull your way into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Step or float, left foot to left thumb. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Wrap the right arm underneath the left as you lower down the right knee onto the earth. Inhale to reach your arms back. Exhale, bring your arms to heart center as you pull your collarbones forward, crouching warrior. Bend through that right leg as you bring that right knee up into the chest. Wrap this right leg over the left. Sit the hips low, Garudasana. Unhook that right leg. Right foot finds the back of the mat. Anjaneyasana. Unhook the arms as you cactus open. Plant the palms, downward facing dog. Inhale. As you exhale, spinal wave yourself. Unfurl the spine piece by piece. High plank pose. Take a push-up or skip it. Drop knees, followed by forearms. Pull yourself into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths in your downward facing dog. You have a 10 count journey to the top of the mat. If you're working on your handstands, you could go ahead and hold one of your handstand positions for 10 seconds, or you could tiptoe your way into a forward fold. But keep your shoulders nice and stable. Don't let the shoulders shift forward. Take an inhale to prepare. Your 10 count journey begins for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. The feet land. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, you're just going to roll onto your butt. Wrap your legs on top of each other. Right leg will go over the left. And from here, I just want you to fold over. Take these moments to slow your energy down. Worked with a lot of binding. Worked a lot on our hips and our legs. Slowly come up. And I want you to just switch legs in this Gomukhasana. This time the left leg will go over the right. And again, find your comfortable depth. There's no need to push yourself beyond your edge. On your exhale, fold. Just breathe into your shape. Try to find a moment of calm, a moment of ease. And this practice forces you to stay grounded in the present moment as we move from place to place and from space to space. Slowly make your way up to center. And I want you to just bring this left foot up. Reach your right arm overhead and hook your right elbow behind that left leg. Twist. Focus on twisting from the upper thoracic spine. Then we're going to make our way to side 2. This time the right leg goes over the left. Reach your left arm up towards the sky and twist towards the right. Hook that left elbow behind that right leg. Try to sit up nice and tall from the sit bones all the way through the crown of your head. And hopefully you could feel the tapas in your body, that purification, that cleansing, burning sensation of all of the activity that we did today. face your left arm. This time I just want you to extend your legs out in front of you. You can keep your legs bent here. What's important here is not about being able to reach your toes. What's important here is your connection from your belly to your quads. So try to make that connection possible. Take an inhale. As you exhale, fold. Slowly make your way onto your back. Soften your entire physicality as you melt into your Shavasana. As always, take as much time as you need in your Shavasana. It was an honor to share this practice and this breath with you wherever in the world you may be. I bow down to you and all of your efforts. Namaste.